when I look around now, I see that team development largely is the same as it has been for the last 30 years. And the classic workshop is the latest, whatever it is, team assessment that always promises to be the best team assessment in the world and the most informed. They do their work in backing it up. Offers the team some kind of map of what good looks like. They measure themselves against the assessment. It provides a gap analysis, and then they run workshops to close the gap. So this team, for example, is showing that they're low on trust. Okay, let's do a workshop on trust. Let's teach them what trust means. Maybe we'll use Stephen Covey's The Speed of Trust as the model. We'll run a workshop on that, and we'll do a few exercises. And, great stuff and really useful stuff can be learnt, but it's highly unlikely to shift dynamics. And yet we do it again and again and again. The organizations, the only change that I see organizations making at the moment are wheeling out the newest, latest tool or toolkit, whether it's a conceptual frame like the five dysfunctions of a team or a team assessment tool. And it's not that the assessment tools are no good or the conceptual framework's no good. It's that our approach to change is ineffective. The idea that you can take a team away for a 2-day workshop, you're taking them away to a different context. You're talking about stuff that they're going to do differently when they go back to their busy place of work. And with the best will in the world, less than 10% of training transfers from classroom back to the workplace. And that's because our behaviors and the way we show up is very embedded in our context. So I might have been a more effective communicator, let's say, in a workshop where we've just been talking about personality styles, and that's in my awareness, and therefore I'm being really conscious in that workshop and I'm practicing. But I get back and we're talking about budget cuts, and I think my department needs to be defended, and you should cut your budgets, not mine. It's my department's at the highest risk, and those sorts of things. Often the communication style preferences and the learning from the workshop's gone out the window. So we really need to be supporting teams in transferring the learning back to the workplace. And that takes time. I think if you're going on a transformational journey with a senior team, I say senior team because that's often where there's the greatest pressure and complexity, not always, but often, then you're really looking at a journey of a year or 2 years. And think about how long a transformational developmental journey takes on an individual level for one coachee. And then layer into that all the complexity, all the dynamics, all the challenges of the organization, plus the challenge of getting together, getting the time getting together. That's what they're looking at. And that's what I say to top teams is, you need to commit to a journey of 12 to 24 months if you really want to take this team up a level from functioning to being really high performing. It's that commitment to a learning journey together over time that really makes the difference.